Hey guys, it's the Rifleman's Gamer here, and I'm here with another mod development video for 1.8. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching how to create items. Last tutorial, we got all the files imported into Eclipse that were required, all the libraries and everything. And now we're going to start programming items. So I have one of my previous projects right here just for reference so that I know what to do and I don't want to make a mistake. And yeah, let's get started. So under Minecraft in the menu under the package explorer, this is where you open up all your files and everything. Under src main Java, the top one, then there will be something called com.examplemod.examplemod or example.examplemod. Now this you can just delete because we don't need the example mod. Now what you want to do is you want to click on the top one again, and then click right here, new Java package, or right click and do new Java package. They do the same thing, and you want to call this package, well, if you have a website, do your website, like the URL of your website pretty much backwards. So com dot blah 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 dot blah blah, and then dot your mod. It all depends on your website, but put it in reverse and then dot your mod. But because I don't have a website yet, still developing it, I'm just gonna put in the Rifleman's Gamer or your Minecraft name, and then your mod name. So this is gonna be tutorial. Yeah, tutorial mod. So that's all you need. You can just, now you have a package, and you want to create in that package you want to create a new class. Now you want to call this your mod name. So tutorial mod, and that's your Java class. This is where all the stuff starts up. So the first thing you want to do is do @mod. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this for reference. It starts out with @mod, and then you do mod ID. So then you want to do parentheses mod ID, so it looks like modded, and space equals space. Yep, I'm getting this right. Alright, so then we want to do reference, and then you want to put mod underscore ID. So right now, why don't we, before we do this, create a reference file. So it's going to be a, what is it? Okay, so in this, so the reference is a, yeah, okay. So what you want to create is right click on this new class again, and you want to call this reference. It's all the references and different stuff that you're going to. Where is it? Okay, so it basically it's just, okay. Static. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and copy at the same time. Okay, so public static final. So this is this reference.java, or the class reference, is going to be where you can put in different information that you can reference in the other code. So we can go string mod. So string and then mod underscore ID. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. And then, so the way it works is, so this is basically telling the computer, okay, mod ID is, this is what mod ID means. So what you want to put here under your mod ID is the like acronym for your mod, more or less. Like mine's tutorial mod, so TM would be what I would put there. And then you want to create another public static final, and you want to put string, then mod underscore name, sorry, space equals space, and then you want to put your mod name, which would be, mine would be tutorial mod. No, if I have this correct. Yeah, okay. And then you want to create, finally, public static final string mod underscore version. And this is version 1.0. And then you, yeah, semicolon. Yeah, it's a semicolon. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I made a mistake on the last tutorial with the semicolon. I had to put it in later. So, now for under my reference project, it would be, so now we're doing mod ID, the name, and the version. So, what you want here is the mod ID, of course. So mod ID, reference mod underscore ID. Then you want to put a comma, and then name, space equals space, reference dot mod underscore name, and then comma, space, and then, so, yeah. And then you want to put version is space equals space, reference dot mod underscore version. And then at the end of that, you want to put, pretty sure it's semicolon, right? Let me check. Because that would make sense. Oh, yeah, it's a semicolon. And then public class machines mod. Okay, so, sorry, this is supposed to go, so, this right here, it's supposed to go, so copy it, and then it's supposed to go before public class machines mod and all that. And then what you want to do is hover over at mod and import it. So, now that we have that figured out, this, yeah, so you don't need the semicolon at the end. Alright, now on to the next part. You want to do, alright, so since you want to do, I skipped 2 lines, and then event handler, and then you want to do, oh, sorry, and then do parentheses, FML, or add event handler, and then, what was it, sorry, public void. Okay, so event handler, then skip a line, public void, and then FML, sorry, public void, and then pre-init, which means pre-initialization, and then you want to put right after that I don't understand what it's complaining about there. Okay, event handler. So hover over event handler and click import. And then pre-initialization, then put FML pre-initialization. FML pre-initialization. Event space event. And then semicolon at the end. Import FML pre-initialization and all that as well. And then, or actually, sorry, you don't want to come up with semicolon, you want that. Then, there. So, you want a curly bracket. Now you want to do at event handler again. And then public void init, or initialization, but init. So, FML initialization event space event, and then at the end of that you want to put a curly bracket, and then like such, and you want to import that like we did with the rest, and then event handler one more time, and then public void post init, and then FML post initialization event space event again. Event. Then you want to put a curly bracket again and enter, and now you want to import that like we did with all the others. And now we have finished this. So top one is what we're going to be working with mostly today, and just as a note, do / if you want to add this you can, but this is for blocks and items. Blocks and item loading and item loading. So this is basically where you load in your blocks and items. So now if I pull up my reference, we can, well, I don't need that actually. Item space item 1. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So right here we're doing item space item 1 space equals, and then new first item parentheses semicolon. Then we'll need to do the game register item and all that. So let's start with this. Item 1 space equals space right there, new, and then we're gonna call our item first, or actually I'm gonna put enter item name here, and then semicolon, then parentheses and semicolon. Now you're gonna want to hover over that and click on create class, enter item name here, or whatever you call it, because that's what I named it that. And then enter item name here is already put in. You just need to hit browse, and then net.minecraft.item.class item. And that's it. You want to hit OK, and then hit finish. And now you will have your entered item name here, class. This is where your item goes. So, now, you want to hover over this. So go back to tutorial mod, just for a second. You want to hover over this item, and hit import net.minecraft.item. And then now, you can see that we have all this. So now we want to go game registry dot register item, and then if we go back to our reference, it will say item and then item 1. So we want to do item 1, comma, or space, comma, space, item 1. So if I go over this again, okay, so you don't need a space there. And then you want to add a semicolon at the end. And hover over game registry and import it as well. So you're going to have a lot of imports up here. That's normal. It's importing all the different stuff that we need. So, now that we have all this done, if we hit run right now, just and save those, it will run Minecraft 1.8 like it should. And now, from what we've just done, we can now hit mods, and now our tutorial mod is in there. It's version 1.0, and now I'm going to show you how to create an mcmod.info file. So I had trouble with this because it's figuring out where it's supposed to go. I had it right originally, but yeah. You want to open what they have there. This is correct, but want that. What you want to do is put in your mod ID right there. And so TM is mine, which is TM. So I'm pretty sure the name. So actually, sorry. So mod ID, and then TM is my mod ID, but that just mine's tutorial mod, whatever you put in as like the acronym for your mod. Then tutorial mod, and then replace this example placeholder mod with whatever you want to call it. Mine's tutorial for modding mod. And Minecraft version just want to replace that with 1.8, and then version 1.0, sorry, version 1, and then 1.8, and then URL, update URL. You don't need to do that. I'm just gonna put Dry Films Gamer. I know I misspelled possible. It's 2 S's, right? Yes, okay. Got it. Woohoo! I can spell. Alright, you don't need to do all this, yeah. And now you want to save that. So now the mcmod.info file should work for your mod. No, it didn't. So, did I make a mistake? So, I'm gonna save it now. I'm gonna try again. Maybe we didn't need that bracket. Yeah, okay. So it it will pop up now. Right there. So tutorial for modding mod. So, and then it says all the stuff, information that we can input. And then authors derived from Gamer. Okay. And such. So yeah. Now that you have the mcmod.info file and all that, we can now so enter item name here. What we want to do here alright, so what you want to make sure, yeah, it's extending item, okay, like it's supposed to. Alright, now you can do stuff like, so we're gonna put public first item and then parentheses and okay. So what we want to do is public enter item name here, and then those. What do I want to? What was it? What's? Okay, that's what I thought. And then you want a curly bracket, and then inside this, what you want to do is you can do stuff like max stack size. So max stack size. Pretty sure. Let me look at this again. Okay, so stack and size. I'm pretty sure it's equals. Yeah. And I'm gonna just make it 32 so we can tell the difference. And then put a semicolon at the end. And then you can do set creative tab and yeah, creative tabs dot and then right here it will pop up with this. You can put it under whatever. For what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put it under tools. So there. And then you can put a semicolon at the end, and then this is pretty much where you put all your information, like, but you also want to do set unlocalized name, and that one, you want that to be well, enter item name here, and then put a semicolon at the end. And that's pretty much it. So, now that we've basically, well, let's run and make sure we save it and everything. So what we've done there is basically set the maximum stack size, the creative tab, and the unlocalized name. So, now when we run Minecraft, then we can go under single player. If I create a new world, I set it to creative, so we have cheats and everything. And then I'll just set it, doesn't really matter. So, yeah. So I'll just create a new world where we can test what we've done. Alright, so now if we hit E, and it was under the Tools tab. So if we go under Tools, we get this enter item name, item.enter item name here dot name. So it won't say enter item name here like I want it to. Now what we need to do for that to work is, oh yeah, okay. So what you want to do, so save and quit the title, quit game, and all that. You want to go under src main. What you want to do is create a new folder. So under main, click on resources and create assets. And then now it will pop up there. Create new folder, and then it's, let me check in this. Source, okay, so actually it's under resources. And okay, so right, okay. So now under assets you want to do your mod well, your what is it? Sorry, just like acronym for your mod. Sorry. Wow. Which mine is TM. So now, once hit finish, now under TM, create new folder under TM and call it dot lang. Yeah, so dot lang. Wait, didn't we create a folder? Okay, so tm dot lang. Okay, so now what you want to do is create a new untitled text file. And what you want to do is first line item dot enter item name here dot check again. Okay. Item dot name or no, not item dot name. Okay. Dot name. So you item dot enter item name here dot name equals, and then enter item name here. And now we can save this, but you want to make sure you do this correctly. And then you want to go to Minecraft source main resources assets tm lang. So now that once you get to the lang, you want to do en underscore capital, both capitals, u, capital S, dot lang. And hit OK. And now, when you run this, it should go through loading up the game and everything. So, new world. When we go into the world, it's enter item name here now. So, that's how to create a basic item. Since 1.8, the texturing and rendering has changed for items. I'm going to show you how to create that in the next episode. It's a lot more tedious than 1.7. You could just like apply a texture onto it. There's a bit more work involved, so I will be covering that in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. If you like the video, then like, comment. If you have any issues, I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to see more, want it to pop up and easy to find on YouTube, why don't you subscribe then? So thanks for watching. See you all later.